overall meeting between Houston and Memphis. Time now for the pinnacle effective advice of the 4 and 12. Fred VanVleet, Jalen Green, Dylan Morant with Desmond Bane, Jalen Wells, Jaren on the Houston Rockets. Edey to jump against 104. Double-digit comeback. Morant elevating, fighting Jalen Wells.
And for him, it was he stayed aggressive. Continued.
A 135-112 win Tuesday night at Washington. Rim run and a finish loss to Boston. And Bane can be a player.
It's the way you do it. It's just you just asking a question.
Yeah,
that's all you're doing.
Morant curls, got by Jalen Green in the lane, backing down, elevating and hitting.
Nice little shoulder there into the chest area of Green to get enough space for that little pull-up.
Rockets average 113, but they give up fewer than 107. Three-pointer missed. Dillon Brooks is shooting a high percentage from three this year, but a misfire there. Screened by Edey. Morant active in the paint, up, off. Edey punches back the rebound, but it's in Houston hands as VanVleet gets a look ahead and Jalen
more than they do, but they are still more so predicated on a half-court team as Jaren.
Recognition of the mismatch, he had VanVleet guarding him. Jaren 35, 13 boards, 5 feeds. The first time he had a 30, 10, and 5 assist game in his career. Green goes to the rim and finishes 29.8 rebound effort Tuesday against Washington. Bane in the lane. Edey will crank it up from downtown and put it in.
Like to come out too far on the floor. Defensive purposes, Edey takes advantage.
Şengün drives and finishes a game, 11th in the league. 26 and 10 against the Wizards for his 23rd double-double. Morant, baseline. I like the early aggression from Morant to drive to the bucket, and Bane fires a fastball. Was a headline item the other night. Şengün, an open three, he hits. And
more so towards the basket, big. You allow him to be a three-point shooter in those areas.
Dillon Brooks guards Jaren. Jaren backs down, got to the cup, banked it in. Here on the offensive end from Jaren Jackson Jr.
Fantastic job by Jaren, fighting Dillon Brooks, and then still able to finish when the help came on a reverse spin.
Şengün in the paint, got the up and under, and got that help and or support. Please visit NBA Care. Morant with the make. And let's go over to Rob Fisher after Morant's triple.
Well, the one thing Taylor Jenkins noticed in the first couple of minutes into this game, he said we need better communication on the defensive end. We got to open our mouths a little bit more. 14 points in the first 3 minutes. He didn't like that number.
That he wanted to get accomplished were, number one, it was, because of that, they have been able to be as good as they are here early in the year.
Jay Huck checks into the game. That pass deflected.
Rockets, and they were able to take over the game.
Jaren Jackson Jr. against Dillon, tries to cross over against him. Shot clock at 7. Wells over Thompson for 3. Front rims it, boarded by Dillon Brooks.
The thing that they do defensively is they force you further out on the floor than you would like to be.
And Şengün is just having 4 for 4 for Şengün and 10 points.
How about quickness against Edey, physicality is Jaren Jackson Jr. against Huff.
Grizzlies get Santi Aldama back, and he's at the scorer's table. Aldama had been out the last 6. Jalen Green, the miss. Jaren the rebound. Grizzlies the only team top 5 in both offensive and defensive efficiency. Morant on the attack, finger rolls up.
How about that on the trampoline for that lefty layup?
Wearing some extra padding on his shoulders and wearing a flak jacket underneath the jersey. Şengün drives on Huff. Grizzlies collapse on him. 3 by VanVleet. That's in. Fred in town. They're below 33%, second lowest in the NBA. Jaren attacks and throws it right to VanVleet. VanVleet going all the way. Scooping 54-point game with Toronto. Ownership of this team, which still remains pretty young, is valuable. And Bane turns it over. Green going to the reversal to getting gashed here. 21-9 is the Houston run, and they built an 8-point lead. Morant in a crowd. Blocked.
This Houston Rockets defensively getting after is what
with Huff and Bane. Kennard will try for 3. It's off and it's boarded by Thompson.
Well, a big issue is just the inability to get stops. No Grizzlies on that last possession.
Huff on the attack, a two-hand.
It's telling the team, he said the problem right now is they're getting downhill so easily, and also they're getting and ones on us. He said, we're playing way too soft right now. Got to be a lot more physical because they're playing.
Allowing just 108. They have been dominant during this recent basketball.
When Green gets the ball in his hands, they push the ball. So they have a couple of guys.
First time tonight. Laravia working against Tate on the baseline. Aldama against Dylan Brooks. Swings the hook, too strong.
Rebound. They're only allowing the Grizzlies one field goal attempt right now.
So the other thing, too, is Şengün gets that hook to Desser. Well, Houston also hasn't had a turnover. Kennard steps out, but no chance to deliver a three. BC reversing it up, but off. That's that 5-second count. Scotty Houston.
You allow this Houston Rockets team to settle in, and if they feel or smell any type of advantage, they continue to go.
They are cold-blooded. Dylan Brooks misses that three. Laravia with a rebound. Aldama, floater. Tipped by Clark.
He's going to go help. See if whoever he's defending is able to get on the glass.
By pretty much any metric, these are the top two rebounding teams in the NBA. Screened by Şengün. Three-pointer missed by Green, and
they've been able to rely on their bench to kind of get them back into the game or get things right.
Kennard for three. These were down double digits early to Dallas, and were able to work their way back into it. You don't want to make a habit of slow starts, but Grizzlies have been here before. Screened by Şengün. Van Vliet misses the three, and a loose ball foul. His career has not.
With the players that are around, they continue to find better. He fits in. Whitmore, an aggressive scorer, partner, big in the mid-range.
BC, little pogo stick and a finish in bench points. Grizzlies have the league's leading scoring bench at 47 a game. Houston's team average, or Houston's bench rather, averages around 33. Tate casts. Loose ball foul on the Grizzlies. Williams, that was clearly a Laravia.
I said with Brandon Clark now being the second foul.
Adams waits at the scores table. Kennard drives, sets up Aldama. His three off the iron. And Laravia. Santi Aldama. Step out three by Whitmore. Adams comes up with the air ball. Whitmore, no. Rebound.
Steven Adams.
Jaren taps, and Laravia saves on the baseline. Aldama for three. Got it.
To say to Steven Adams is they had a chuckle as they both ran down the floor.
If you talk to Steven Adams and you don't laugh, you got a problem. Thompson got the step, was out of playing basketball in a late game scramble as a member of the Grizzlies. Under two remaining. Houston with a foul to give. Jaren on the back down and below 45%. Third lowest offensive field goal percentage in the league, but their offense has been sensational here first quarter. Aldama, that three is off, boarded by Steven Adams. Thompson,
you see how quickly he tries to push the basketball every time.
Jalen Green, Pippen harasses him. Pippen a career-high 5 steals against Dallas. Green, a leaning.
Wonder why this team, defensively, he got the step that he has taken in his game is a huge reason why Houston is where they are.
Kennard, a step back three is in.
Last couple games.
And Thompson going the distance, pass behind Tate. Pippen can't get it. Final minute, first quarter. Grizzlies are trailed by as many as 12. Whitmore on the feed to Adams. Whitmore got Aldama in the air. His double clutch three is in. And again, Houston, not a foul to give here in the final half minute and change. Morant drives on Green, got to the cup and laid it in.
John Morant's speed coming back from injury.
Now you got 6 the difference between the 2 clocks. Whitmore misses. Green can't pack it back down. Offensive rebound. Brooks repositions. Now Jalen Green for 3. It's in. And the Grizzlies have had no answers. So this is the... with 4 points already in the bank.
Yes.
Şengün's back in. Backs down against Aldama. Pearls in the lane, sets up Brooks. A rhythm 3, that's off. Rebound Morant. 2 seconds remaining. Morant from half court, double clutches it up and nearly best for the Houston Rockets. 45-36. They have it first to start the second. Amen Thompson on the back down and a fadeaway jumper. Loose ball picked up by Pippen. Let's check in with Rob Fisher.
Well, Taylor Jenkins telling the team we got to rebound better here in the second quarter. Got to try to limit them to just 1 shot, and then offensively we got to get
Jackson, Edey, Morant, and Pippen, and Jaren can't convert. Gibson, Van Vliet, Whitmore, Adams, and Holiday for the Houston Rockets.
Well, the other problem in that first quarter was 11-0 advantage as Whitmore all the way to the basket can't finish. 11-0 advantage for the Rockets in transition points.
Wells lost it. Just flat out fumbled it away. Van Vliet calling for it. Picked up by Morant. Rockets have won 5 of their last 6 on the road. The Oklahoma City is. Whitmore splashes the 3.
Offensive mindset. He knocks down that top of the key 3 there.
Jaren again guarded by Van Vliet. Steven.
That way, then there has to be someone open on the perimeter for a jump shot.
Grizzlies bring both their bigs for high screens. Pippen. Ball ricochets back to him, and Wells off the mark with a 3. It's boarded by Adams. Whitmore, Jaren, good hands, got the knockaway, but Whitmore able to regather. Van Vliet. Pippen got his hand in there again. Pippen on the steal. Pippen. Pippen and Morant on the floor at the same time. Van Vliet crowds Wells, knocked it away from behind.
I don't know why Jaren dribbled the ball to Wells that made the spacing bad, but seen it called.
And the Grizzlies are playing 7 turnovers. Whitmore, Jaren got a piece. Picked up by Pippen. Morant against Holiday, bodies him out of the way. Scoops doesn't score. Wells fouls him.
I think for the Grizzlies, once you go to the basket partner, you got to go to the basket trying to score and let the contact happen. If you try to embellish the call, then that plays into the Rockets' hands with their defense. It's be Scottie Pippen grabbing the hip.
The second chance scores. Van Vliet, a walk-up 3 off the iron. Rebound to Jaren.
Good contest by Edey.
3 going by here in the second quarter. Morant backing down, elevates over Holiday. The finger roll dances him. Thompson drives at Jaren. Good contest. Jackson against Thompson, and Thompson lead paint scoring teams in the league.
They're also just they're getting back defensively and slowing down the Rockets on the offensive end.
Morant has it. And an offensive foul. Cannot give away possessions. Van Vliet settles into a 3 and reigns it. Jaren on the move against Whitmore. Faces up, hooks and hits. And the Grizzlies have been yo-yoing around 6 or a 7-point deficit, but trying to see if they can string together some stops.
And when they do get the opportunity to take advantage of it, Whitmore comes in for offensive purposes.
And was able to create his own shot against Pippen, and now
they just have so many guys that are put together the same on this team.
Jaren drives. Morant wants it, tries a 3. Came up short, and a running rebound for Thompson. Whitmore running the floor, casting a 3 and dropping.
Turnovers in 5 minutes for 6 points for the Rockets to start the second quarter.
Taylor Jenkins has been talking about how the Grizzlies are bleeding points. A Huff 3 is off the heel. Morant offensive rebound, reverses it up, cut off. Rebound to Dylan Brooks. Grizzlies bleeding 14 points off their turnovers. Whitmore.
Not shy at all. 11th field goal attempt for Whitmore here in his short stint.
That's 3 clear of Jalen Green. Wells creating space but left it short. Rebound Şengün. Şengün, after a 16-point first quarter, sets up Dillon Brooks. Lob for Aldama. Şengün. Taylor Jenkins characterized it before the game as a will or won't. Huff sets up Aldama. Santi's 3 spooned out. Back tap rebound by LaRavia. Wells will try.
The Grizzlies team to see where they are. They played Houston the first time. For lack of a better term, they got punked in the second half. They knew that that same mentality was going to be for this Rockets team coming into this building again here tonight.
Şengün on the repost, works in the lane, hooks and hits. Top 10 in the league in points in the paint per game. Hooks made, second chance points. Thompson with a knockaway, but the Grizzlies retain possession. Aldama, finger roll.
In that ankle, he's jumped a couple times, and when he has jumped, hasn't fully exploded, and even when he's come down gingerly when he does.
Green got the step, missed the layup. Rebound to Wells. And, under 5 remaining. Huff. Şengün flies by. Huff with a finger roll.
Lack of mobility on the defense.
Dust up. Şengün with a lob. Thompson can't finish. Rebound to Huff. LaRavia for 3. Huff prep. But as you said, Brevin, it's park basketball, not for the faint of heart.
This is going to be a test of wills in this basketball game.
Brooks for 3, was trying to hope that one in. Şengün offensive rebound.
When the ball, a shot goes up, fighting for position on the offensive glass.
And looking every bit of that tonight.
For the Houston Rockets.
Huff Houston 10 more attempts at the line. Huff converts
the Grizzlies 9 total turnovers. The Rockets have scored 14 off of those.
And turnovers, it's been a problem for the Grizzlies all year long. Şengün. It's his 17th 20-point game of the season. Aldama against Thompson, approaching 3.5 remaining first half. Jaren on a back down, turns into Şengün. Jaren drives on Thompson, lost it in the spin, picked up by Aldama. Santi blocked by Aldama against the shot clock. 4-3!
Let's see if Santi's shot ignites this Grizzlies team.
See if that ankle feels better now. Şengün throws it away. Morant back in, 11 points so far tonight. Aldama against Van Vliet. Clark screens for Morant, pick and roll, BC to the rim, yes! A whistle, but apparently it was just my imagination.
100%.
Thompson curls in the lane, and he touched that inbounds pass when he...
Yeah, I'm not going to complain about it all, but you got to work hard to get here.
True. Morant elevates. Rebound to Thompson. Great look ahead to Dillon Brooks, and Jaren. What a block of Dillon Brooks.
Wow, Jaren did not quit on the play at all. That allowed him to come up with the big block.
Third block for Jaren. Morant. Got Jalen Green up in the air, but couldn't unleash the shot. Approaching 2 minutes remaining first half. Kennard down the lane. Shot clock down to 2. BC, Kennard, desperation shot. Put it in.
Grizzlies against the shot clock that go down.
Grizzlies are shooting 51%, but yet they're down 9. I mean, Houston has played a spectacular first half. Green, boarded by Aldama. Dillon Brooks knocks it away. Van Vliet over the top. Jaren, his 4th block. For Şengün, it's his 3rd half this year with 20 points in 24 minutes of play. Morant, teardrop, no. Rebound Şengün. fouls to give either way. Van Vliet slings the pass. Şengün, it's knocked away by Aldama. Jaren for three. Aldama, yes!
Good fire Van Vliet with his third foul, partner.
Jaren offensive rebound. Most by any grid.
Offensive glass. Steven Adams just takes a flop there.
Jalen Green drives, scoops, and scores.
He is so electric for this Rockets team.
He's the first player to sign in the NBA from G League Ignite, and Sean Corbin's got a foul on Steven Adams. Bell. And he's Pippen with 3 fouls, guards Van Vliet, also with 3 fouls. Jalen Green tries to turn the corner against Aldama. Contested 3 is an air ball, picked up by Steven Adams.
Circled on the schedule. This young Grizzlies team had to figure that out when they were fighting their way up. You become second in the West, those back-to-back seasons, no longer do people overlook you.
Houston 21-3 with a halftime lead. The Grizzlies just 1-10 when they trailed at intermission. Green. Grizzlies can get a shot for Desmond Bane. I can't remember the last time as Jaren is dispossessed of the basketball. I can't remember the last time Dez went an entire half without a shot.
Yes. Zach Edey playing huge here to start.
Dez downhill. Jaren a 3. Yes!
On that move, but he does set Jaren up for the 3.
Now, statistician Ross Wooden tells me that it is the first time since his rookie season Bane went a half without a shot. Shouldn't.
He's saying it's nowhere near the norm.
Bane for 3. Long rebound. Jackson. Morant an 11-point first half. Spins. Şengün, Jalen Green, little give and go. Van Vliet for 3. Grizzlies board the miss. Morant, one-on-one with Jalen Green to a trailing Edey. Again, Şengün leans in, draws.
I keep saying the big thing is a foul against the defense because this team has built a reputation on it.
Grizzlies within 3, early moments of quarter number 3. Green able to turn the corner, wheels through the lane. His fadeaways off the back iron, however.
He has been good defensively here. Three drives, he's been right there.
Oh, Morant down the lane. He draws
that then allows the help defense to get into position.
Down and won at Toyota Center. They have been a resilient group all year long. Van Vliet from the top of the key.
Did Van Vliet. Jaren took a hit to the face there on the interior.
Bane trying to get away from Van Vliet. Morant thought about the 3. Drives on Thompson. He hangs and earns.
We talked about it earlier with the level of accountability to be professional enough to taking all of what Ime Udoka said and channeled it in the right position.
16-6 run by the Grizzlies. Udoka in his career played for Popovich, Jackson, Phil Jackson.
Has been in his young coaching tenure.
Brooks on a back down against Bane. Fade away.
Great beat.
Bane against Dillon. Dillon dogged defense. Wells against Jalen Green. A Bane 3. It's through!
Not enough of that for the Grizzlies, but because of it, they have their lead here in the 3rd.
Grizzlies get the lead back, led by 4 early. First field goal for Dez tonight. His only other point, converting a technical free throw after Brooks hung on the rim too long. Van Vliet, Şengün. And a foul.
So see what happens now defensively for the Rockets.
So also with 5 boards and 5 assists to go along with his 9 points.
And push the basketball in transition in that first half.
Bane against Brooks. And the rebound, Şengün. Grizzlies trying to get back defensively and get organized. Bain guards Brooks. Şengün going at Edey. Tate for three. Jae'Sean Tate. First field goal for Tate tonight. Morant drives, finger roll.
He has no chance once John Morant elevates and leaves the floor.
Van Vliet. Şengün, no. Rebound Jaren. Grizzlies a chance to reclaim the lead.
Zach has been terrific in his third quarter, using his size defensively.
Morant. Yes, and the foul. Tonight, 12 paint points.
And it was right from the outset of the basketball game for him using physical moves to get into the paint.
He stumbles, and Morant ties him up. Short shot clock for Houston. Şengün off the pick and roll, and it's just the way the lineups and the matchups work.
But it's going to be that way because of the players that they're going to continue to play against dictates who will be out there.
Tate, another look at a three, made another. Houston back in front.
You would say that is the shot you want to give up, but Tate making the Grizzlies pay right now.
And Tate guarding Jaren. Van Vliet digging at it, and they're going to call it a technical free throw. Travel.
We're standing right there looking at the entire reaction, but the tech was called from the official out at half court.
Grizzlies were not happy with that exchange at all. Jalen Green drives and so Jackson out of the game. Aldama back in. Morant spinning, elevating, hanging somehow. Nearly put it in. The rebound tapped out to Houston. Van Vliet with a drop off for Şengün. Van Vliet out of the corner. Edey snags his third rebound of the game.
Been big here in this third quarter. Size has played a factor.
It's made a difference. Aldama off the curl against Tate. It's up, it's off. But
These coaches that way. And so it's always this season just to watch coaches
among them, all immediately looking back if he doesn't like the call.
Yes.
Challenge it. You only have two challenges, and you only get a second one if the first one's correct. Van Vliet off the bounce in the paint. Tate forced inside the arc. He drives, he misses, and then followed up on the night. Şengün is high this season, is 38 against Minnesota. Bain's floater is
exactly right. He shot a floater floating away, and then Şengün picks up a foul again.
BP. He was actually originally drafted by Oklahoma City.
Jay Huff always having a tough assignment against Jaren in practice. The heck do you stop this? Even asked a couple guys, they would shrug and say, you just hope he misses. He said it's just so hard to stop. It's pretty awesome to watch. See if Jaren can get going here in the second half when he gets back in.
Van Vliet, fourth steal of the game. Took it away from Huff. Over the top, Şengün backhands it, but it won't go. Rebound tapped out to Brooks. Şengün spins and finishes.
A factor because Edey was on the floor, but Edey now off of the floor. Şengün's size is a factor. And then the post, how he was able to, not a guy that's going, he can find cutters.
Good footwork in the paint, decent handle in the paint, and he's just become more disciplined, I think, offensively and defensively as he's matured here in the NBA. Goes to work against Clark, spins and draws a foul.
Flatten. He gets high.
Had just 16 in the first meeting, averaging 14 a game in the last two games. Misses both free throws. But he's broken out tonight with 29, game-high total. Before exiting with a left ankle sprain.
It was really huge for this Grizzlies bench, coming in and doing big things.
It's a lift in terms of talent. It's also a lift in terms of emotion to get guys back from injury. Shot clock at 6 for Şengün. Backs down, leans in, came up short. Rebound Huff. Aldama covered up by Brooks. For Santi in a wild off-balance shot.
Those are the calls that
Tate
in the first half for the Rockets.
Kennard guard trying to slice through a double team. Yep, we got to play through the contact. Whistle's not blowing. Green bank.
Like just because you fall or you get close, it's not a foul. You got to team. You don't want to allow this to get back to a double-digit deficit. Nice move.
Jaren's three is off. Offensive rebound. Şengün with the handoff. Van Vliet shooting a career-best 46% throughout his career against Memphis. 4 of 8 tonight. On the attack, and the lead grows back to 9.
He's just settled into his role with the team so nicely.
Well, they needed guidance, they needed veteran leadership, and they've gotten it both from Dylan Brooks and Fred Van Vliet. Jackson against Şengün, turns, hooks. Şengün boards the miss. Şengün a double-double. His 24th of the season. Şengün screens and Van Vliet drains a three.
Defensively allow Van Vliet to just walk into that three.
Aldama, good rhythm, but it's long. Boarded by Şengün. A look ahead to Dylan Brooks. Misses, and misses the tap. Aldama with possession for the Grizzlies. A 2 for 12 shooting night for Dylan Brooks. A Jaren three is off. And Aldama comes over.
2 big threes for him off the bench.
10 points at New Orleans. 8 straight by Houston. Morant dump down. Clark, yes.
Right away, speed dribble, finds BC on the interior.
Van Vliet was 17. 7 in the period. Van Vliet attacking. Şengün, jump down, take. Yep. Şengün fire. Little gimpy back the other way. Morant in a crowd. Yes! And a block in the game. And Morant converts.
Defensively for the Grizzlies, it is just something that is mental that you look up and see I'm down 8, or if I look.
Clock to game clock. Kennard against Van Vliet wants a screen from Şengün. Gets it, casts a three, hit another one. Game of the season for Van Vliet. Morant has it. Morant going downhill. Lays it in with Morant, LaRavia, and Steven Adams for the Rockets. And John misses both.
Huge thing for this Grizzlies basketball team is you can't allow Steven Adams to get offensive rebounds with this lineup on the floor.
Meanwhile, the Grizzlies down to just one timeout. You'll remember the Grizzlies called timeouts in the first quarter because Houston was on the verge of running away from the Grizzlies. A 45-36 lead after 1 quarter. Green's three is a shot clock. Needy screens. Pippen. And knocked away. A forest of arms.
Oh, wow, Jaren. Huge block by Jaren.
Morant back the other way. Encounters Steven Adams. Works to the baseline. Green, a pull-up three.
Of the third quarter here on that play, these high screening rolls have yielded shots for the ball handlers. Van Vliet in the third, as Jaren's able to finish point shots.
Green with 22, Şengün with 31, Van Vliet with 20. So that's 73 of the 104 for Houston. Their big three have come up big. Tate's been good off the bench as well. He's got it now against LaRavia. Finds Adams here. Morant working against Whitmore. Finds an open Bain for three. Needed that one. Rebound to Whitmore. Only Morant is back, tries to take the charge. It's a blocking foul on Morant.
Has just put his head down and been a
2 to 4 in fast break points. Offensive rebound to the guy who missed the free throw. And Thompson has it knocked away. Second turnover of the second half for Houston. And Jaren bank.
Then they get the stops on this defensive side. And then can they get something easy going the other way?
Green encounters Edey, peels back. Edey steals. Morant going behind the back, has Laravia running.
I mean, at the end of the day, you just got to be better at it.
And Thompson, it has been a problem, and it's not
Beyond the pace. At this point, the only reason
14 in points off turnovers, and you look at. Sometimes numbers lie, sometimes they don't.
Well, I don't know. You look down at this Rockets team, they only have, but they've been able to defensively come up with 11 steals.
Bane for three.
Say all that we've said, still a winnable basketball game.
Green flashing back door, dribble handoff for Whitmore. Chased by Laravia. Whitmore into the paint, 7 to shoot. Surrounded by the Grizzlies. Jaren with his 6th rejection of the game. A new season high. And paint points for him tonight.
I didn't understand that.
Actually, to challenge. Grizzlies also do, but they only have 1 timeout. So, by and large, it takes that off the board. Bane for 3. Adams taps the rebound. Stays with the Jaren. And the shot clock.
On that one, but here, the offensive rebound ability to attack with the Rockets not set.
Jaren backing down, missed the hook. Adams with a rebound, his 8th, make it his 9th of the game.
Said earlier, it's the old Steven Adams.
Yep.
He's back feeling good.
Screen and rebound. Van Vliet missing. Rebound falls to Laravia. Jake going downhill. Banks it in. Of the night makes it 107-101. Van Vliet back on the floor. With Green, Tate, Whitmore, and Adams. 3 by Thompson. No. Boarded by Kennard. Speaking of which, Şengün back in. And all pretty good teams.
It will not be an easy night for this Grizzlies team at all on the trip.
Jaren guarded by Van Vliet. Crosses him over. Dumps it down to Laravia. Well done.
And still complete the pass.
Can the Grizzlies get it done defensively? Thompson, drop off. Şengün is fouled.
It's a good playoff-esque type game in effect for this game.
Şengün he basically said measuring stick game.
It was definitely measuring sticks to see where they are now as opposed to when we played this Rockets team the first time.
Laravia was fouled.
Moves around, does it find his way to Jaren to be able to use his abilities off of the dribble.
Bane going downhill, beats Şengün.
And then you look at the standings and the Grizzlies look up. This Houston Rockets team is sitting right on top of it.
By 1/2 game. Houston 24-12, Grizzlies 24-13. Brandon Clark's back in. Şengün nowhere to go. Shot clock down to 7. Şengün gets it back from Brooks. Şengün backing down, forced into a fadeaway. No, rebound Bane.
Great one-on-one defense and good help defense by the Grizzlies.
Now the Grizzlies need offense with Jaren Jackson Jr. on the bench.
And Ja Morant on the bench. Desmond Bane has been doing his part here in the 4th.
Guarded by Thompson. Trying to hit Aldama, but they miss connections.
Can't have a turnover.
Green, step back 3, money, 20 a game.
29 points off turnovers for the Rockets.
It's just not sustainable.
It's unrealistic to think that you're going to keep winning games like this.
Bane goes at Şengün and banks it in.
Or being the offensive go-to player.
Morant back to the scorer's table. Van Vliet knocked away by Clark. They were trying to hit Şengün. Kennard drives, sets up Laravia. An open 3. No. Rebound Aldama. Bane, touch pass to Jalen Green. Another opportunity goes begging for the Grizzlies. 20 turnovers. Jalen Green banks it. Bane drives, tough.
Just has to be better with the ball security.
Well, it was the same story in Houston. Grizzlies lost 29 points on 19 turnovers. This is not the repeat the Grizzlies wanted. Dillon for three. Hard. Earns a top
Advantage.
And Şengün taps it that way, but Jaren comes away with it. Kennard for three. Bingo!
Defensive communication here for the Grizzlies.
Fans standing with chance of defense. Şengün screens, rolls, Green, three, back iron, tap by Brooks, loose ball to the floor. Brandon Clark digs it out. Morant felt
They just continue to fight. Back down. Luke Kennard.
the challenge now, but Morant now, after
Now with everyone standing, now has a playoff look.
the second and third seeds in the West. Kick ball, Morant. Shot clock will the game. The second and third seeds in the West. Kick ball, Morant.
But what plays will you run? And defensively, can you get the stops?
Houston 11 and 8 in clutch games. Travel Şengün. Grizzlies.
By Brandon Clark, and the aggressiveness of the trap forced to travel.
Clark screens. Bane drives against Şengün. Kennard for the lead. Gonna come up short. Loose ball. Ahmed Thompson.
Cheers. The hustle with Desmond Bane. Oh, good hustle here.
Morant steals. Morant weaving his way and drawing a foul. Morant drives, elevates, blocked by Şengün.
For the block.
First block tonight for Şengün. Houston 3-3 when the final margin is 3 or fewer. Clark with a knockaway. Bane, the spin. An open Morant three, it's off the heel. Rebound Şengün. Grizzlies have had opportunities.
Still right here. Again, has to come up with another good defensive possession. They've done a better job here with the high screen and roll. The last.
Brooks comes over to screen. Kennard switches on to Van Vliet. Shot clock down to 3. Van Vliet fades, fires, and fills it.
Able to knock the mid-range down.
22 for Van Vliet. Jackson one-on-one with Brooks. Jaren backs down, faces up. Clark offensive rebound. Kennard, a pump fake. A three by Luke. No.
And they wanted this the matchup that they wanted to get to.
Van Vliet, Green, Dillon Brooks for three. Shot clock down to 3. Brooks over Morant for three. Boarded by Bane. 6 seconds remaining in a three-point game. And the Grizzlies call a timeout. Got it to Bane, and he's fouled immediately by Van Vliet with 3.2.
Don't. If you make and
And he stepped over. Rockets by 2. And foul given. Şengün.
at least now this.
Doors won't get it. Morant. And that'll